The living room is dimly lit, steeped in a golden haze from a single lamp in the corner. It should feel warm, inviting even, but tonight it feels suffocating. The air is thick with a tension that clashes violently with the room's usual cozy ambience. Cushions lie slightly askew, the faint scent of coffee still lingering from that morning. But the atmosphere is far from calm. A soft, rhythmic ticking from the wall clock is the only sound breaking the dense silence. It's too quiet. The kind of quiet that buzzes in your ears. She sits on the edge of the couch, spine rigid, hands knotted in her lap. Her breath is shallow. Her thoughts move in frantic loops, spiraling faster with every second. No answer feels right. No decision feels safe. There's a heaviness in her chest, a warning, a reckoning coming fast. Her eyes flicker nervously to her phone. She doesn't even need to read the screen to know Ethan's gone. But the echo of him, their conversations, their secrets, the heat of their shared moments, still lingers in the room. It clings to the cushions, to her skin, like a phantom shadow that refuses to fade. Then the front door creaks open. The sound is soft, almost hesitant, but to her, it crashes through the silence like thunder. Her heart jolts. Panic blossoms in her chest as she hears the unmistakable thud of heavy footsteps in the hallway. Daniel is home early. She freezes. Every muscle in her body coils tight, bracing for the inevitable. The confrontation she feared is no longer some future possibility. It's now. Ethan stands halfway between the kitchen and the hallway, still disheveled. His shirt is crooked, one side tucked in, the other flapping loose. His hair is tousled, his eyes wide and wild. He looks like a deer caught in headlights, unsure whether to bolt or stay. But it's already too late. Daniel steps into the living room and stops dead in his tracks. His gaze scans the room. His girlfriend perched too close to another man. Ethan's presence. Their proximity. The stale intimacy in the air. It doesn't take a genius to see the truth. Time freezes. The room feels like it's holding its breath. Daniel doesn't speak. Doesn't move. His face is unreadable, carved from stone. But the silence is deafening. It screams betrayal louder than any words ever could. Ethan begins to fumble. His voice stammering out apologies that fall flat and meaningless in the thick air. He tugs at his clothes like a man trying to reverse time with buttons and fabric. He shifts from one foot to the other, inching toward the door. But the damage is done and there's nowhere to run from it. She watches him, but her eyes remain locked on Daniel. He hasn't looked at Ethan once. Not even a glance. His eyes are fixed on her, hollow and tired, as if something inside him has already crumbled. She wants him to yell, to scream, to throw something, anything. She needs the dam to break. She needs a reaction to match the chaos in her chest. But Daniel remains eerily still. And somehow that's worse. The tension presses against her throat. She can barely breathe. Her skin feels too tight. She opens her mouth to speak, to explain, to plead, but no words come. All that emerges is the brutal, unbearable weight of guilt. After a moment that stretches unbearably long, Ethan gathers the rest of his things in silence. His movements are stiff and rushed. He mumbles one last apology, eyes downcast, and slinks out the door. It shuts behind him with a dull finality. Now there is only silence. The apartment feels foreign now. Like something has shifted permanently and will never shift back. Every sound, her breathing, the tick of the clock, is too loud, too sharp. Her chest rises and falls in shallow gasps as she tries to make sense of what just happened. Then finally Daniel speaks. "I came home early." His voice is calm. "To come." The words hang in the air like smoke, heavy with implication. There's no accusation in his tone. No fire. Just quiet devastation. It unravels her more than shouting ever could. She swallows hard. Her thoughts a chaotic storm of regret and self-loathing. How did it come to this? How did she lose control so completely? Daniel stands there, still silent, his face unreadable. It's as if he's weighing something, perhaps 100 somethings behind those tired eyes. She wants to speak, to explain, to cry. But her tongue feels made of lead. Her voice betrays her just as she betrayed him. And still he doesn't yell. He doesn't even raise his voice when he finally steps back, running a slow, shaky hand through his hair. His shoulders sag with the kind of weariness that goes bone deep. "I'm not sure I know you anymore," he says softly. The words cut deeper than any accusation ever could. She flinches. The world tilts beneath her. It's not just betrayal that lives in that sentence. It's erasure. The disintegration of everything they built. Trust, love, identity, all crumbling in one breath. Daniel turns and walks away without another word. The door clicks shut behind him, quieter than before. But the silence he leaves behind roars. She's alone now. Gutted. The weight of what she's done feels crushing. There's no more denial. No more pretending. And the worst part. The person she betrayed the most wasn't Daniel. It wasn't even Ethan. It was herself. Now there's only one truth. Nothing will ever be the same again. No matter how much she wants to go back. There is no going back.